Hello guys, it's Chris, your YouTube daddy here. Sexy Chris. Guess what? I've got a real good treat for you today. You remember them videos I've done of all the Union flags and the St George's flags, which are up and down the prom? I found two of the culprits. I found two of the ringleaders here, and they popped in to see me because they saw my video and they come to say thank you, and because they would give us such a positive spin. And to be fair, all of my viewers love it. Absolutely love it. So while they're here, we're not even going to cover their faces up because they don't care. If people know who they are, they don't care. So I'm just going to pass the microphone over. There we go. And just introduce yourself.
Hi folks, my name's Ben. I've got a YouTube channel, No Filter Britain. That's where all the live streams are. This is Andy, my right hand man. Alright. Bit about you, Andy?
Not much to know.
Okay, Andy's shy.
Andy's very shy.
I'm very shy, I'm just a following man who cares.
Okay, absolutely. The thing is, right, what people got to remember, is having Union flags up. And have you noticed how I say properly? Union flags and not Union Jacks.
Union Jacks, because it's not on a boat.
Correct. Union flags and St George's flags isn't about racism. It's about being patriotic. If you go to America, every house has got a Stars and Stripes, and all the lampposts have got it, and all that lot. I've got it, and I've got them in here as well. So that's all right. So why is it acceptable for any other culture to do it except for our culture?
You tell me, Chris, because I've been asking the same question.
I'm proud to be British.
The amount of stuff that I've had, Chris, the amount of shite I've had off people.
Well, we're not going to go political on this. But
this isn't political.
It's just them tree hugging left wing and grass eaters.
That's one way of putting it.
That is they are. Let's be honest about it.
That's one way of putting it, Chris. Yeah, for sure. But the amount of grief that I've had off British people for putting these flags up, and I can't get my head round it, Chris.
But I've seen you, and the amount of positive feedback you get.
1,000,000%,
I've seen people beeping the horn at you.
For sure.
And all that lot, I was up there the other day, and you saw my video. I didn't stop because you had a crowd of people, and I didn't want to kind of distract it.
It's a good job you didn't stop on that one, Chris. That one went pear-shaped. I'm not going to lie to you.
Heard.
Yeah, that one went majorly pear-shaped. But the support from Blackpool, it was non-existent at first, Chris, but now every other car is beeping. And soon we want it every car's beeping.
And the thing is, it's actually quite good the way we've got talent here this weekend.
1,000,000%, we've been up there.
Absolutely brilliant. If you don't know what we're talking about, you've just got to drive down the prom, These guys have done an absolutely fantastic job of putting Union flags and St George's flags up, because it's about a 50-50 split, isn't it?
Yeah, what we've tried to do is one side Unions and one side St George's. It's not all work like that because we've been running out of flags, and obviously the council are taking a lot down. We're playing a cat and mouse game at the moment with the council. We're putting 100 up.
So what's their justification for taking it down?
They said that it's interfering with traffic, which that's my question to him, Chris. It's not.
It's putting people off.
So they say, but we've put them up.
What about the illuminations?
That's the whole point.
Doesn't that put people off?
Correct.
So it's all like on a big flashing neon light there.
Correct.
Talking rubbish, but you can't have a Union flag.
Correct.
There. What about the one on top of the tower? Does that put people off?
Apparently that doesn't put people off.
One on top of the council building.
No, that one doesn't either, funnily enough. No.
It's only the ones that you put up.
Yeah, just the ones that we put up that are apparently unauthorised to be put up there. We have actually got a letter, I haven't got it on me, I should have brought it for you, Chris, to be fair, from the House of Commons that says the flags are patriotic and they are not to be removed by our council. I've got a letter stating that from Andrew Snowden himself.
Oh, I know Andrew Snowden.
Yeah, to say that it will not be removed, and yet here we are playing a cat and mouse game. Every 100 we put up, Chris, they're taking 50 down.
I know. The problem is, let's not go political about this, but it's left-wing Labour people.
Yes, 1,000,000%, that is it,
Absolutely. We've got a Labour MP, and we've got a predominantly Labour council.
Correct.
That's the problem, Tree huggers. I'm just going to turn around. You're all tree huggers! Vegetarian tree huggers. Now stop it, eat meat, and stop being silly, okay? This woke is over. Donald Trump has been down, and he said woke no more, okay? We're not going to have any of this woke. The problem is, is because they took it they had it go so good for so long, didn't they? You can't do this, you can't do that. Some bloke can put a dress on and call him Mary and all that rubbish, I'm not meant to say this, but I'm over 50 and I don't care.
No, so
good
for you.
When you're over 50, you can say stuff and you don't know better, apparently, But Donald Trump came over and told it as it is. And that's what it is. So 90% of the British public actually stand for this.
1,000,000%.
It's just about the 10% of
Yep.
the wokeness.
1,000,000%, yeah. Like I say, I can't take all the credit. I'm there. I'm filming it on No Filter Britain. This chap's with the ladders. We've got Shane, we've got Tom, we've got Mike, we've got Robert. There's loads of us, and we're all patriotic, and we're doing it for Blackpool. We're not doing it for ourselves. We're getting nothing out of it. And for people that are saying, oh, where are they getting the money from? Because we're all on benefits, because that's the best one. I'm funding it. 10,200 quid up to now I've spent on my own cash. Everything has come out of my own pocket, out of my business. Not one penny has been given. And that's not the way it'll be.
That's absolutely brilliant. Well, what I want you to do is I want you to tell them your YouTube channel, yeah?
Yep, my YouTube channel, No Filter Britain. We live stream everything on there.
And you're monetised, aren't you?
Monetised, but every penny, and this is where I'm going to shock you, Chris, with money, because I don't keep a penny of the money.
Okay.
I have 2 very successful businesses within Blackpool. Every penny that I get off of YouTube, it's around about £4,000 a month, I won't lie to any of Chris's viewers, every penny goes to feeding the homeless in Blackpool. That's what myself and my wife do every single weekend. We take any money at the end of the month and everything goes to the homeless in Blackpool, because none of our own should be on the streets. That's all.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. So you're actually one of these proper charities that give the money to them and not actually buy yourself a Mercedes Benz or something.
Correct,
like that.
1,000,000%.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm a bit
No,
cynical.
no,
when
you're
it comes
spot
to
on.
the-
You're
when
spot
it comes
on.
to a lot of these charities.
Yeah. No, you're spot on.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? They all go on about the poor homeless people while they're driving down in a brand new Mercedes.
Correct, yeah.
I think it's the hypocrisy that drives me mad.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. So that's where the money goes from our YouTube channel.
Okay, that's absolutely brilliant. Now you've met the guys who've done it. What we'll do, guys, is I will finish this YouTube video off. Well, I will drive down the prom later at the end of this video, and I'll show you the magnanimous work they've done here. And please check out their channel. It's called what again?
No Filter Britain.
No Filter Britain, yeah, and that's on YouTube. Have you got a TikTok as well?
And TikTok, yep.
And TikTok, yeah. Check out their channel, like and subscribe, and know that every time you view their channel, yeah, the money goes to a good cause, yeah. Right. And these are very patriotic guys. Not racism. There's a fundamental difference between racism and being patriotic, yeah? We understand the difference. Will somebody tell them soft, lentil-eating lefties what the difference is? Okay then, don't go away and watch this video, and I'll show you the whole prom later on. See you in 1 second. Right, following on from that conversation we just had with the guys who putting the flags up, and they told me that the council had removed some of the flags. I thought I'll come out and have a look myself. The proof of the pudding and all that lot. So let's see exactly if anything's been removed. Now there were flags around here to start with. I'm just the other side of the Metropole now. Well, flags have definitely been removed from here because there was a few on the lamppost down here. I remember seeing them. And this was only a couple of days ago. I could see one. The rest of quite a few have been removed actually. So it's quite ironic, isn't it, that they've removed the flags from around the Metropole, which has got the asylum seekers, or whatever they're called nowadays, I can't remember. Illegal immigration, asylum seekers, refugees, I don't know, whatever terminology they're using at the moment. There's still one directly outside the Metropole. But there's definitely quite a few missing. There was a lot more. I can see one over there, but I can see another one. There's still a couple, but some have definitely been removed. Bar humbug to the council. If the council's watching, it's bar humbug to you. We're a British seaside resort. How can you actually use the premise and it's distracting people when you've got the illuminations? So I thought I'd take a drive right the way down to the Pleasure Beach and we'll have a look. Weren't they nice lads, the guys who are doing the... don't let this lady pass. The lads that are doing the... are putting the flags up. Afterwards I was talking to the guy, the main guy, and I assumed that he was a Reform voter, and he wasn't. He was actually a Conservative, like me. So he wasn't hardcore right at all. Well, there's one there. And a couple more. But there's definitely quite a few missing. I believe, as you say, what I can gather is they removed a load of them and the lads have been down and put a few more back up. There's a bit of a cat and mouse game at the moment. But I'm really surprised they haven't, the national newspapers haven't picked this up yet. Because what an iconic place to have the Union flag and the St George's flag, but in Blackpool, a typical quintessential seaside resort. I'll tell you what, it's a lot quieter than it was this time yesterday. Oh my God, it was so quiet yesterday. Unbelievably quiet yesterday. I can see another St George's one there. So as you said, the guy spent it out of his own pocket, a successful businessman who's just very patriotic. And he actually came down to me because he'd watched my video and he'd been watching some of my videos before, and he came down, he wanted to introduce himself to me, and he brought his family down. He was out with the family and the kids. So just a normal working class guy, got a couple of businesses, family man, lovely kids, lovely wife. Right, there's a few more here, so it looks like they seem to have removed the ones from around the Metropole rather than anywhere else. So there's still quite a few here. But as the guy said, that he's got a letter from a Fylde Coast MP who's stating that there's no legal recourse to actually take the flags down, and when the police have been driving past while they've been putting them up, and they don't have an issue with it at all. It's nothing to do with them. So this is an ideological problem here, isn't it? I'm not a reform voter, as you know, yeah. But the councils that have the councils that are run by Reform and Conservatives aren't taking the flags down. But the councils that are being run by Labour are. Now that should say everything, shouldn't it? And while we're on that subject, yeah, let's talk about grooming gangs, because did you know that 90% of the councils that are having grooming gang problems are Labour run? I don't need to say any more than that. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it, outside Silcox? All the lights look fantastic. So the flags are still here, so it looks like to me that they've removed the ones which are around the Metropole. We can actually carry on up here anyway and see how far the lads got. Yeah, all the flags are seen to be still in situ here. Yep, they're all in situ here. You can't see them as good today because it's, yes, the last time we drove down there was a bit of wind and they look really good. Yeah, so they do seem to remove some, but it's predominantly around the Metropole area. I just want to drive up the prom a little bit and see how far the lads have got from when I finished that video off the other day. If you remember right, they got up to about halfway down South Promenade. And I believe that they might be going out tonight and they're starting off at the Lindane. or that type of area. So I'm assuming that's how far they've got to. And you say, please check out that guy's channel. Every time you watch a video, all the money goes to feed the homeless. Oh, they've done some of the other side as well. They didn't have any of the other side last time I came down here, so they've actually started doing the other side as well now. Yeah, because if you remember right, in the last video, they hadn't got down to the other side. They must be up all night doing it. It'll take hours to do it all. You know, I haven't had any negative comments on my comments about this. Okay, this is as far as it looks like they got. Yeah, there's no more down here, so they got as far as the Lindeen. Yeah, so there's no more down here. I know they haven't got any further down here, but they have done the other side of the road as well. Some dude has just decided to do a 3-point turn in the middle of the road. Well, no, do that. And these guys passed. So I'm assuming the plan is they come all the way along all the way along here. We'll go up as far as the Pleasure Beach, and I assume there's no more up now. But so the conclusion is, it looks like the council have removed a few, but not that many, and it all seems to be the ones around the metropole, for obvious reasons. I can't say why, because I might be accused of being a bigot or racist or something like that, where this has got absolutely nothing to do with racism. This is all to do with being patriotic about your country. And you say any other country is completely acceptable to fly your national flag, but apparently not in England, not according to some certain councils. Well, we might as well have a look, see what's going on around here while we're up here. There's still a few people knocking about. A few horsey clip-clops. And the Pleasure Beach have got a Union flag on top of it as well. Quite right as well. So I still can't work out what the problem is. Because there's a Union flag on the top of the Pleasure Beach, which you can see on top of the casino spiral thing. There's one on top of the tower. There's one on top of the council buildings. There's illuminations absolutely everywhere, but the council seems to have an exception. You can't fly. Look, even if you look at the ice blast, it's even got a Union flag at the top of the ice blast. But that is a private company anyway, so that's nothing to do with the council. Okay, well, just can make sure these people don't try and cross the road. Horsey clip clop. Oh, it's a proper one. the gypsies must be about. I do like the gypsy horsey clip clops, where they just use them like we would use a car. Anyway, I'm going to disappear now. So it wasn't great meeting the guys, eh? And really nice guys. And now that's answered a few questions, because people was asking where's the money coming from and who's behind it and all that lot. So I'm really happy I've met the guys. And keep up the good work, lads. You're doing an absolutely fantastic job, and you definitely got 99, if not 100% of our YouTube channel subscribers following you, and we're all behind you. If you like this video, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye for now.